starting over. The 49ers are a rebuilding team. They need to rebuild. This team is going nowhere. They might make the playoffs, but they're not going anywhere if Jimmy's the quarterback or Lance is the quarterback, because Jimmy's not that good and Lance hasn't been developed. It's pretty freaking clear. Also, there's no cornerbacks and the head coach is mailing it in. So if they miss the playoffs this year, as it's trending, what is Jed York going to do? You know what he should do? He should get rid of Kyle Shanahan. And then he should get rid of John Lynch too. I'm not here to choose sides or to tell Jed who's responsible. Get them out, both of them. They're a package deal. The way they got here is Jed decided he wanted to hire a coach, Kyle Shanahan, not a general manager. He wanted to hire the coach. And surprise, the coach didn't want a strong general manager telling him what to do or picking players for him. So all the general managers, the guys who were, number two in all the good organizations that were due for a promotion, Kyle wasn't interested. He wanted John Lynch, the former player turned announcer who had zero experience as a scout or an executive. Yeah, let me get that face guy so I can be the general manager without actually being held accountable for it because it's not my position. That's what you did, Jed. And I understand why you did it. You were desperate and Kyle seemed like a superstar at the time. It just hasn't worked out. And the biggest reason the Niners aren't that good and are perennially not winning isn't necessarily that Kyle Shanahan's system is overrated or this. It's the personnel. It's the makeup of the freaking roster. It's the fact that they're always freaking hurt. George Kittle's hurt. Garoppolo's hurt. Again, Mostert's hurt. Verrett's hurt. They're always the same story every year because it's amateur hour in the front office. Compare the 49ers front office and roster building tactics, success, track record to Arizona's, to the Rams. There's no comparison. Arizona has built a freaking juggernaut. The Rams have built not a juggernaut, but a consistently excellent team. The Niners have built a team that's consistently injured. The Niners have built the team with the most excuses in the league. That's their legacy. It's year freaking 5. So it's time to start over if they miss the playoffs. And Jed, my advice to you, you don't pick one of them and fire them. You don't choose sides. You don't fire John Lynch and let Kyle Shanahan get more power because Kyle's the problem. You don't fire Kyle and then give John Lynch more power because John Lynch ain't the solution. What you do is you fire them both if it comes to this, and it probably will. You fire them both and you hire a strong general manager who hires the head coach and rebuilds the team into something that isn't constantly freaking injured. That's how you do it. That's what the Cardinals did. That's what the Rams did. And here's why you can have confidence it'll work out. Maybe you couldn't have done that 5 years ago when you had no team, no roster, no quarterback. You saw Kyle Shanahan you were lucky to get him because you were scorched earth. No one was interested in you. You had just hired Jim Tomsula and Chip Kelly. I get it. But now you have Fred Warner, Nick Bosa, Deebo Samuel, most importantly, Trey Lance. A lot of coaches are going to want to coach Trey Lance. If you get a strong general manager, someone who knows how to draft, someone who knows how to trade and which positions to prioritize in free agency and the draft and doesn't put together a team that's constantly injured, a guy like that, he can hire a good head coach. There are good head coaches out there. Scheme is overrated. You can get good scheme. What you need is a good roster, a good general manager, and someone who can develop Trey Lance. If Kyle doesn't want to be that guy, deuces, they'll find someone else. But Jed, you need to be prepared to start over. You cannot let Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch start over if there's a rebuild next year. No. They failed. They have to win now. Otherwise, someone else gets to rebuild. A strong general manager, Jed, I don't have a name for you. It's October 10th. You might be watching this on October 11th. Figure it out. You got the rest of the season to figure it out. No one's getting fired yet. You don't have to have the answer today, but the question is open. The question has arisen. You got to start taking this seriously, Jed, because this looks like a rebuilding team. It does. It looks like a rebuilding team with no first round picks. You better figure this out.